Hi guys, Dave's LFC Chats. We're live. Subscribe, like, it's free. Liverpool chat, 80s chat, and more. Let's go. See who we can get in the house tonight. I know it's late. It's Wednesday night. It's about 20 to 11 on Wednesday night. But let's see what happens. We'll have a bit of a chat. We'll see how it goes. Mainly Liverpool, as I say, but it could be 80s. It could be a bit of chat about anything. We'll see, and we'll see if the chat fills up. Nerd Boy Kareem in the house. Let's go, Nerd Boy. Buddy's World. Hello. Hello, bro. Well, it's been quiet on the Liverpool front, as you know. Carl Callum, big Liverpool fan. Go get it, Carl. Nerd Boy, lots of love. We got the wrong Leon player. What? Don't worry, Fekir. It's Fekir news. We will get Fekir. Don't you worry about it. We will get Fekir big time. Why did Salah deactivate his social accounts as Buddy's World? I don't know. He sent some cryptic tweet on Twitter. Something happened, some cryptic tweet on Twitter, and he had to just clear it off. Something dodgy. I think it was something to do with the Egyptian FA. He's having some issues with the Egyptian FA, so he had to clear it. Nobody knows. John Downey in the house. Go get it, baby. Nerd Boy Kareem. Carl Callum and Buddy's World. I know it's late, lads. It's nearly 11:15 Wednesday night. It's Liverpool chat. And the big news for Liverpool is Ox. The Oxmeister Chamberlain is not far away from first team football. He's actually kicking a ball and playing a bit of five-a-side. He's not far away. I think there's a great time that he will be back. Late Feb, early March. A New Year's resolution to be social in real life again. Yeah, that's good. I don't go near Facebook or any of those. I don't even go near Instagram, actually, to be honest. Just not into them. YouTube does it for me, the odd Twitter thing, but that's about it. Carl Callum, it's good we aren't in the FA Cup. Players have got a good rest. Correct, Carl? Yeah, you're right. It is good. Well, a lot of people thought it was a bad idea to get knocked out by Wolves in the FA Cup, but to be honest, we won't know until the end of the season if it was a good decision or not, because if we win the league, well, then it was a good decision because we wouldn't have had as many games to play. So we'll see, we'll see. Back in March, says John Downey. Yeah, so I heard late February, early March. What a break signing a new player to have him for the last 2 months of the season. Brilliant. Even to have him on the bench, that extra dimension. The Oxmeister in midfield, we've been missing him. The WD-40 sprayed all over the midfield. Buddy's World, they have exams next week. What are you doing, Buddy? What's your exams? Are you in college? Are you in school? Have you heard of Diallo? He's really good. I've heard of him, Nerd Boy. Yeah, I've heard of him. But a lot of the rumours you hear are a lot of fake news, Fekir news, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know what to think of a lot of this stuff. I read a lot of stuff in the Liverpool Echo, which is fairly ears to the ground type stuff. But I don't really, I don't take much of it. John Downey says, good luck to Buddy's World, science and maths. Rest in peace. Wow, they're tough. Are you in college or are you in school or in college, university or what? Good luck anyway, bro. Good luck in your exams. Nerd Boy Kareem, he can play centre-back and left-back at Dortmund. Yeah, he's not linked, but saw him play. Yeah, he is a good player, yeah. Well, listen, most of our players are going to come back. Gomez will be back soon. Matip will be back. Fabinho wasn't as bad as I thought. And it looks like the Oxmeister will be back in about 5 or 6 weeks. So it's looking good. John Downey, poor Cardiff striker. That shit's crazy. Yeah, that was unbelievable. And his name was Salah. A young Argentinian striker from, I think it was Nantes in Ligue 1 in France. Poor guy was on a plane from Nantes to Cardiff and it's gone missing. Poor lad. Wow. What a sickener for his family and his family back in Argentina, obviously, and Cardiff and Nantes as well. He was a big player for Nantes, good striker he was. He hasn't been found, so we don't know what's happened, but let's hope for the best, but it's not looking good for the poor guy. Carl Callum, I want Liverpool to beat Juventus in the Champions League at some point, just to show Chan he shouldn't have left. Chan isn't even getting into the Juventus team, I don't think. I think he's finding it hard to fit into Juve, Carl Callum. I think he's finding it very hard. Nerd boy Gomez back in training. See, players are coming back, right time. Points mean prizes, baby. Players are coming back. Go get it, baby. Forget about Chan. Yeah, Chan is like, he was a good player. Listen, he should have stayed at Liverpool. He wanted the money, he moved to Juve. Simple as that. He was a money grabber, you know. Propeller planes, says John Downey. Yeah, they're a nightmare. I actually went to the Isle of Man once, years ago, in a propeller plane. There's about 20 people on it. I couldn't wait to get off the bloody thing. It was only a half an hour flight, but oh my God, nightmare. Oh no, Johnny Gooch is in the house. Chan hardly got into the Liverpool 11, says Johnny Gooch. Johnny Gooch. He didn't. That's what I'm saying. Chan, he was in and out. He was potentially a very good player. He was only a young lad. I think he's only about 23. Big, strong fella. Remember that goal he got against Watford, the overhead kick? What a goal. What? I think it was 1-0 we won. That was the overhead kick. That's one of the goals of the decade, that goal. But he never really did it. Never really did it. So, in the house, Carl Callum, John Downey, Nerd Boy Kareem. We don't have many in. About 5 people in. We'll stay on for a while to see how many we can get. But there's not a huge amount of Liverpool news anyway, so you can talk about whatever you want. Once it's not too controversial, of course. Nerd Boy. That's why I get scared of planes, because even footballers are missing when they go on them. Yeah, I'm not a great guy on planes myself. I don't think Sean from Liverpool Football Talks likes planes too much either. To be honest, maybe that's what kept him away from Anfield. I'm just not mad about him. And the big news as well, Nerd Boy, thumbs up. Bob Paisley was 100 years old today, if he was alive, of course. He was born in 1919, and he would have been 100 years old. The legendary Liverpool manager, Bob Paisley. 100 years old today. Happy birthday, Bob. Rest in peace. He's looking down on us, and he's going to help us win the league, baby. The Gooch. That explains why he doesn't entertain the idea of travelling to Liverpool. It's not over yet, Gooch. It's a good chance he might get there. I'm going to go to Liverpool. I'm hoping he will too. Lee, LFC, happy birthday. Rest in peace. Exactly what I said, Lee. Yeah, welcome to the chat, bro. Bob Paisley, he showed us the way. That guy won the European Cup. He won, 3 European Cups? Bob Paisley, the Paisley what an absolute. There was Shankly, obviously it was Shankly, there was Paisley, there was Fagan, there was Dalglish. They were the managers, they were the kings. I'm hoping, this is the dream, Jurgen Klopp can get into that legendary status, but he has to win something. And if he wins the league this season, he'll go straight into the legendary status of top Liverpool managers. Carl Callum, sadly I have to go to work at 5 a.m. Sorry, but this is a great chat. Everyone should follow. Thanks, Carl. Fair play. Like and subscribe if you haven't. We do 2 or 3 a week, and a bit of crack. Where are you from, Carl Callum, by the way? Are you Irish? Are you English? Are you American, Canadian? Where are you from? Night, Carl, if you've got to go, call in again, bro. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah. When I say lots of love, I mean lots of love. Laugh out loud. I thought you meant lots of love. Sorry, Nerd Boy. I'm brutal with this type of stuff. Fabinho back in training too. See, I told you it wasn't bad. It wasn't. The fabulous Fabinho, the Brazilian, is coming back. All our players are coming back at the right time. The Oxmeister's coming back. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. This day next week, we hope we'll have 3 points in the bag against Leicester. We play them next Wednesday, so there's another week to go to fill in the chat. I'll be on again once or twice before that, and I'm hoping Sean will too, and Liverpool Football Dog. Johnny Gooch, I think I'm reincarnated Bob Paisley. I'm either Paisley or some clothing shop manager who lived in Bangladesh. I think you're a Bangladeshi shop manager, Gooch. Carl Callum, Margate in Kent. Okay, yeah, I've heard of it all right in Kent, yeah. Brilliant. You're welcome to the chat, Carl. Fair play to you. Nerd Boy, Kareem, Keita, Genie, Fabinho versus Leicester, my midfield. Keita has to get games. I mean, nab the ball, Keita. He just got to start. He just needs games and he needs minutes. He needs minutes, guys. This is what it's all about. Look, Liverpool, baby. This means more. So, we just got to go get it. Keita has to start. Fabinho's looking good to go again. Obviously, we missed Millie. I think Millie's a one-match ban for the Leicester game. But definitely Keita's got to start. I would have thought that's why he played okay against Palace. Wasn't great, but he was all right, I suppose. But he just has to get games under his belt. It's confidence. Games breeds confidence. John Downey, 100 million profit in our financial year, not bad. Yeah, I mentioned that on Liverpool Football Talk. I think it's the first time in Premier League history that a team has had a turnover of 100 million profit, net profit. I think we're the first to do it. If you can, even United haven't done it because they have a lot of debt. United, I think they have to pay off hundreds of millions of debt every year. They make hundreds of millions, but they have to pay a lot of it off by debt. So that's why it's profit after net. Sounds posh, Carl. Kent is posh, yeah. It is. It is. I don't know Margate, but in Kent it is. Johnny Gooch, Keita needs the under 23s. No, Keita needs senior team on the pitch. Minutes. That guy needs to get on the pitch, start games, and win games for Liverpool. Because I think he'll come good. His potential's there. He's a top class player. He will come good. Okay. Any questions, guys? I can't believe there's only 3 people in the house. 3 people on a Wednesday night. Okay, it's a little bit late. It's 10 to 11 over here. What happens when you get on a plane? Don't go there, Johnny. Don't go there. But as I said earlier, I don't like planes to be at the best of times. I'm not mad about them. The furthest, I'll go to the Canary Islands and stuff. It's about a 4-hour flight. But after that, I'm not mad about going to the States or Canada or anywhere like that. I just no real idea of going there. My favourite crayon to eat is a Crayola orange crayon, Johnny. Nerd Boy, Gerrard fed up a match versus Scottish side. He needed to win in order to get third. Were Rangers not beaten 2-1 tonight by Kilmarnock, I thought. And I think Celtic won 3-0. Orange, eh? Good choice. Orange is nice, yeah. Actually, what I'm drinking tonight is orange juice. And I'm parched. But Sean hasn't gone live for a while. I don't know whether he's going live later, but there's not many Liverpool channels on live at the moment because there's nothing really to talk about because Liverpool aren't playing for another week. Kay, this is bullshit. Need more featuring. 3 people in the house. 3 people. It's ridiculous. Nerd Boy goes, which Starburst do you like? Now, Starburst used to be called Opal Fruits in my day, back in the 80s, early 90s. I think they were called Opal Fruits, and I like the lime one. There's a lime Starburst. Go get it, baby. Orange or yellow, says Johnny Gooch. This stream has got so bad we're talking about eating sweets and what colour sweets you eat. Laugh out loud. We can do a Skype in a few for the show. I don't know how to. I haven't set up the Skype, Nerd Boy. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, Opal Fruits. Sorry, did I say Opal Fruits? What did I say? Yeah, Opal everything. Isn't Chevy Opal in Europe? Oh God. John MC. Hey day, first time watching you live. Go get it, baby. Fair play to you. Where are you from, bro? John MC. We gotta get to know you. Big Liverpool fan, obviously. Yeah, first time live. I've only done a few. I've only done about 5 or 6 live shows anyway. It's, as I say, it's hard to do live shows because you don't get people watching you. And it's hard just to look at a screen with 4 or 5 people and talk for an hour about Liverpool when there's not much to talk about Liverpool. So sometimes we talk about favourite films or music or 70s or 80s or 90s. Because I'm an 80s guy. I love the 80s type of even cartoons in the 80s are brilliant. Yeah, welcome, John MC. Go get it, baby. Well, as I said earlier, the big news is Oxmeister. Oxlade-Chamberlain looks like he's coming back soon, so that's the big news. The good news that's really, do you guys really not have a Chevrolet in Europe? We actually do have the Chevrolet in Europe, Johnny. Found you on Sean's stream, bud. Living in the UK. Yeah, you're obviously a subscriber to Liverpool Football Talk, John. Sean does a great show. Sean doesn't get featured at all. I mean, Sean has nearly 15,000 subs at the moment, and he's just shy of it. I mean, when he's live, he could be live for 2 hours. He might only get 100 people, 150 people. That's ridiculous. That's only 1% of his subs watching him live. And at the moment, I've only got, 4 people. It's like, even if you had 20 people in, it wouldn't be too bad. But sure, it is what it is. We'll stay on for another little while. You ask the questions. I'll try answer them. I'll eventually get Skype set up so 1 or 2 of you can call in, stuff like that, and I'll get it a bit more professional and do an odd live stream for a match. But I've only started out recently, so we just see how it goes. It's a hobby for me, as I say, and I love Liverpool and talking about Liverpool. Love you guys for showing up, so that's the reason I'm doing it. Sean does insult subscribers fairly often, which annoys pretty much everyone except myself. You love being insulted, Johnny, and everyone loves insulting you. So that's the way it is. But laugh out loud, yeah. We definitely can get the jokes going. John Downey, they are beep here too. Yeah, Chevrolet wouldn't be the top of the range model. And also, I think Chevrolet are a main sponsor of Manchester United. So there you go. They're absolute shit. You should know that. But I like being a bit funny as well, and being serious and positive at the same time. You got to be positive with Liverpool because they are the top team and they're going to win the league. Have to be positive, confident, and go for it. John MC, Dave, if you can only keep one of our players to retire at our club, would you pick Alisson? I'll pick Alisson would be mine. Pick one player to retire at the club. VVD. Virgil van Dijk, the captain of Holland, the future captain of Liverpool. He's the legend. Alisson's in Wonderland is brilliant as well. But VVD for me all night long all night long. Absolutely. VVD. Johnny Gooch, what's your dream car? No real dream car. Not really. I work in a car. I work in a car dealership. I'm not really interested in cars, to be honest. I see them every day. Get a test tomorrow for the Skype, you mean, Nerdboy? Yeah, I'll do a test with you tomorrow for that, yeah. JR Gaming in the house. Go get it, baby. Thanks for showing up, bro. JR Gaming, good man. Any questions? Get them in. Don't have to be Liverpool related, as I say. Whatever you want. Once they're respectful, once they're clean, no problem. Johnny Gooch, Sturridge, best player of the season, best player of the decade. Yeah, that's the answer to that one. Salah or VVD, says Nerdboy, for the player to retire. Yeah, I suppose that's the spine, I suppose. Alisson in Wonderland, VVD, and Mo Salah, King of Egypt. I asked this question on Facebook, and young Robbo was most players' pick. Robbo's brilliant. John MC, Robbo has been top notch. For a player we got from Hull and a Mickey Mouse Disneyland price. What was it, 11 million? I think it was 8 million, rising to 11 million. What a steal he's been. What a player. What energy. Captain of Scotland. RoboCop. Can't go wrong there either, no. But I just think VVD, he's the man at the back. He controls everything. He's the master of ceremonies. He's the conductor of the orchestra. Wow, what a player. Calmness, coolness, makes all of the right decisions. Welcome, JR Gaming, says John Downey. Go get it, baby. How long do you think Klopp could stay, says John Downey? I think he's 2.5 years left on his contract, if I'm right. He's this season and another 2. He seems to be a guy that sticks to whatever he says, unless he signs an extension at the end of this year we win the league. But, he's the type of guy who says what he's going to do. So at the moment, I think 2.5 years. JR Gaming, what do you think the score will be against Leicester and who will score? I would say 2-0 to Liverpool. Mo Salah and Mane in the mirror to score. Salah's a good record against Leicester. He scored 2 against them last year at Anfield, if you remember that lovely goal. 2-0 to Liverpool this day next week. And Mo Salah and Mane in the mirror, 2-0. Klopp said he doesn't want to be here in 10 years. Johnny Gooch, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll head back to Germany in about maybe 2 years. Depends. We win the league or Champions League this year. He might sign an extension. Might be staying for another 3 years. I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows anything in football. That's why we watch it. That's why everybody loves it. It's unpredictable. I think Klopp thinks of Liverpool FC the same way John Lennon thought of Beatlemania. No, I think you mean the way John Lennon thought of the Beatles. Klopp 2023. Yeah, well, there you go. That's 4 years. So 4.5 years, really. Yeah, that's about right. 2023. I'd say he'd go in 2023. He's the type of guy. I mean, we've a young team, very young team. Other than Benjamin Button, Millie Vanilli, Milner, we've a really young team. I think we're one of the youngest starting 11s recently for a Liverpool team in history. So we've got plenty of years. That's why I'm thinking if we can win the league this year, we could build a little dynasty for next dynasty, whatever you want to call it. I didn't watch it in the 80s. And move forward and start winning, a bit like the United team or the old Liverpool 80s team, start winning things, Champions League maybe as well. But really it's the league. 29 years is far too long. Far too long. RIP Extension. Who? Oh, is he a rapper or some sort of guy? RIP Mac Miller. I don't know those guys. I've heard of them, but I'm far too old to like those guys. Johnny Gooch, fun until you make a remark about Jesus and had an entire country located south of Canada. Burn your records and cry for your imprisonment. Johnny, you got to be very careful of, he was a rapper that got capped. He's a rapper or something. I don't listen to rap music. I'm sorry. Wagner and Klopp. What do you think? Wagner will come in like a Buvac, you think, maybe? Wagner will come in where Buvac left. I think Pierre Linders now is in there, isn't he? Where Buvac was. So Wagner's possibility. Wagner could come in, maybe. But I think Wagner wants his own team, probably. He probably wants to be a manager of his own team. So, X, because it's his birthday. I don't know. Those guys are talking about Extension and Mac Miller. I don't know who the hell they are. The rappers of some form, but I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't even know one of their songs, to be honest. R.I.P. Avicii. Was that the DJ guy, the Swedish DJ, I think? Johnny Gooch died last year. But, condolences to all those guys, of course. May they rest in peace. John MC. Dave, should we have got Gary McAllister 10 years ago? 10 years before Gary McAllister just came in at the right time. I remember the time he came in. What a player. He was at Leeds before that. He was brilliant. Remember the time we won the treble? We won the League Cup, the FA Cup, and the Europa Cup, and we got top 4. What a season under Houllier, of course. What a season that was. McAllister was the big catalyst for that season. What a player. What a passer of the ball. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Yeah, I used to be a big Michael Jackson fan, obviously, years ago. It's amazing to think the amount of legends in the music that have died in the last 10 years. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, David Bowie, Prince. The list goes on. The real legends, like proper, guys that are around for, not just guys that are 3 or 4 years and on YouTube and singing a few songs and just disappear. I'm on about 20, 30 years singing, 40 years singing. Legendary status. Hard to get again. I think they're one of a breed. Probably won't ever get them again. Rest in peace, all the legends. George Michael as well, another legend. I won't even say that. Don't forget John Lennon. John Lennon was a long time ago. Yeah, he was another legend. I won't mention the other guy. No, he wasn't a legend. Pep Linders is, and their boy is talking about who's the Liverpool coach. He's the second in command at Liverpool. I thought it was Per Linders, but anyway. When I Die, last song I have played is the Jam's Going Underground. Yeah, Jam were very good. I was more into Marmalade myself, but I'm an 80s guy, John MC, if you don't know. Love all the 80s type. I love Motown music, 80s. To be honest, I like any good song. Even some of the songs nowadays, I'm not mad about them. Some of the songs nowadays, a lot of them, that X Factor and all is rubbish. Just makes people singing it, it's just rubbish. Most of the people that win it don't make it. It's the guys who come second are bigger than the guys that win it. Same here. I'm a huge 80s fan. That's it. Well, I was born in the 70s, John, early 70s, so I would have been a teenager in the 80s, so that's what you remember, all the movies, like The Karate Kid and Stand By Me, and oh, wow, great stuff. But Johnny Gooch, we're not even going to read that. John MC was 1978. I was 73. 90s had the best movies, says Johnny Gooch. Give me one good movie in the 90s, Johnny, and I'll give you a better one in the 80s. Go get it, baby. Best movie in the 80s, best movie in the 90s. Shaving Ryan's Privates. Oh, God, this guy just gets good. I'm not even going to read out his comments. I'll get in trouble if I read out his comments. By Steven Kant-Spellberg. Or Steven Snowberg. Oh, Spielberg. Yeah, Saving Private Ryan was a brilliant film. Most of it was made in Ireland, actually, in Wexford. They made it in the sand dunes. When the D-Day landing came in, it was made in Ireland. Actually, on that beach was in Ireland, yeah. Even though it was meant to be France. Scum beats 80s. Oh, that film, John MC, the one where they're in the Borstal in England. And I'll just say one part of that film that I remember the most was the guy who gets I think it's the pool ball, snooker balls or pool balls in the sock. You know what I'm going to say next, don't you? What a film. Very good. Very, real 80s. Got away with murder in the 80s, some of the films, things they said, things they showed. But really was a good film. Where's your fucking tool? What fucking tool? This tool? Brilliant, yeah. Brilliant film. 80s, as I say. Do you remember Hear No Evil, See No Evil with what was his name? Richard Pryor, I think it was. Oh my God. So funny. The one where he's blind and his friend is one's blind and one is deaf. Shawshank Redemption. No, 80s competition, boom. Shawshank Redemption, I think it was 90s. That's one of my favourite films of all time. But I'm talking about a decade for everything, for music, for, I won't say clothes, but music, for films, just for everything, for that type of thing, all mixed together, I think the 80s. 90s are good things, but for a whole decade, I think the 80s was the big one. Remember, all video games and all came out in the 80s. We started in the 80s. The Atari, Sega Mega Drive, all these type of things. You don't have what you have now, Raging Bull, says Nerd Boy. Yeah. I know we're going off topic here for Liverpool, but there isn't really much to talk about Liverpool at the moment. So forgive me if we're talking about movies from the 80s and 90s and music, because you can bring up a Liverpool question if you want, but there's not a huge amount to talk about with Liverpool because we play this day next week against Leicester. You can talk about starting 11 if you want. Liverpool are in Dubai, they're back soon from warm weather training, as we all know. And the big news is a lot of our players are coming back. And the Oxmeister, Oxlade-Chamberlain, is on his way back, which is huge. Maybe 5 or 6 weeks, we might see him on the bench. Might even see him for one of the Bayern Munich games in Champions League. We'll see. But so many films. I mean, as I say, the Karate Kid, and just the music to them. Do you know what was brilliant in the 80s as well? Not movies, cartoons. The cartoons with the intro music. The intro music had a full band playing behind them. Like, I don't know whether you remember Ulysses 31. Oh, what a film. Telemachus, My Son. Ulysses, you had, that was one of my favourite films of all time. It was like a manga type cartoon set in space. Ulysses. You had what else did you have? Jason and the Argonauts. But the music to them, look at them on YouTube. The music to them is brilliant. Electric guitars in the background. Absolutely. Transformers. Ulysses is John Downey. Yeah. Ulysses is mine. Ulysses 31, I think, was my favourite. No, the robot. Life's great being a Liverpool fan. We don't need to buy anyone. We're top of the league. That's what I'm saying. I don't think John MC will actually buy anyone, because I said earlier, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, before the window opened, that I think Liverpool will stick and hold to what they've got, dependent on the injury front. Of course, if we get any more injuries to dodgy positions, we might be forced. But we've only got about, another week? It's Friday week, I think it closes, Thursday week, to buy anybody anyway. So I think we'll just hold it what we've got. Once our players come back, we'll be grand, because we've only got the league and Champions League to concentrate on. So we should be okay. The Lost Boys was a great movie too. Wow, what a film. Vampire film, brilliant. One of the most scary films I've ever seen as a kid was actually, it could have been late 70s, but I think it was 80, 81, was Salem's Lot, the original Salem's Lot, with David Soul. It was Starsky and Hutch. I actually met him in Dublin once, said hello to him, and I actually didn't mention Starsky and Hutch to him. I mentioned Salem's Lot, because that is just scary. 10 people in now. 10 people. Actually, the record for people in, I've done about 6 live streams, is about, I think it's 15 or 16, which is ridiculously bad, but I do my best. Get it like a Virgil, Madonna, like a Virgil, kicked for the very first time. You're doing well, Dave. Listen, that's what I'm saying, Johnny. I mean, it's when you have 30 or 40 people in, or even 20 people in, you're constantly getting questions, or you're getting different questions, and interaction is easier. But when you've 8 or 9 people, or 10 people in, 10 people in the moment, it's a lot harder, But we're what, be a half an hour on. We'll stay on for another little while and see what we can get. It's all a learning for me anyway. I mean, I haven't even got the Skype set up. I haven't got the proper setup around here for doing live streams or anything like that. But it's a Liverpool family. We're all Liverpool fans. We can chat about whatever we want. Once it's not too controversial, it doesn't have to be Liverpool at the moment anyway, because there's not much to talk about with Liverpool. But I like talking about the 80s and football and music and cartoons and anything like that. So it doesn't matter. You can always mix it up. It's always good to mix it up. There was great soundtracks in the 80s for movies that died outside. That's what I'm saying, John. The soundtracks are brilliant. Sean thinks more people who talk and chat, better chance people are turning up. What do you mean, like John MC? You mean Skyping in? You think more people will Skype in? I haven't set up the Skype yet, but listen, it doesn't matter. I'm doing it as a hobby anyway, really. Obviously, I'd like a bigger show and have more subscribers and more people to watch. It makes it easier. But I don't know how that guy, Mark Goldbridge, the United stand guy, sometimes he has about 2,000 people in the chat. I don't know how he even looked at chat. That's been going this. I don't know how he does it. That's ridiculous. Like, he can't be looking at people's chats at 2,000 people in the chat. Just, the 70s had Led Zeppelin, I think you're talking about. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing. Nerd Boy. And Nerd Boy's only a young guy. But, so, I mean, if you want to talk about Liverpool for another little while, 80s cartoons, what you just got up to on a Saturday morning when you woke up, after spending all week in school as a kid, and on a Saturday morning you want to wake up at, say, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock to watch a cartoon. I don't know what you're watching on BBC or ITV, UTV, whatever, RTE, whatever, or maybe in Canada. I don't know what they watch in Canada. Or in America. What did you get up to watch? What cartoon was your favourite cartoon? I always remember, John Downey will probably remember this, a bit before other guys, I used to watch Saint and Greavesy on a Saturday afternoon. I think it was on ITV, UTV, ITV at the time. Saint and Greavesy was absolutely brilliant. Ian St. John, Jimmy Greaves, of course. He used to have a half an hour brilliant soccer show, show you the goal. Then Match of the Day on a Saturday night was the dream, to watch Match of the Day on a Saturday night. In Canada, we get up at about 5 to 8 a.m. to watch the Premier League. Well, that's true. That's true, Johnny. Yeah. Do you forgive Michael Owen? I can't ever forgive him. You mean for going to United? You have to remember, Michael Owen was an absolutely brilliant player for Liverpool. Do I forgive him? I sort of do, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, he had moved. I think he'd gone to Madrid, hadn't he? And then he went to. He didn't go directly from Liverpool. Liverpool wouldn't have sold to United anyway. You know, there's like an unofficial embargo there where you can't go directly to Liverpool and you can't go from United to Liverpool directly. So it's some weird sort of setup there. I know Ince has played for Liverpool, but he had been, I think, at Inter at the time. Live, forgive. That's the way it goes, you know. Get over it. Forget about it. He didn't do particularly good at United anyway. I mean, he wasn't great for United. He really was at his best when he was at Liverpool. He wasn't even that good at Madrid. His best days were at Liverpool. He did well for Liverpool, then he moved on. I wouldn't be too worried about it. John, what blue Swede? I don't know what you mean. What blue Swede? Don't know what you mean, nerd boy. St. Greavesy was the best. Yeah, John Downey, you remember that too. Saturday after. I think it was about 1:30 on a Saturday. Could have been earlier, 12:30. St. Greavesy for half an hour, and then we go out and kick the ball around. Put your coats down, kick the ball between trees. That was my football, and as a kid, I used to play football about 10 hours a day in the summertime. Any chance of being a moderator? Says JR Gaming. Yeah, well, I've made Nerd Boy because I know Nerd Boy from Liverpool Football, and John Downey as well. A few of the guys. You just have to be careful, JR Gaming, with being a mod because I have to get to know you. I don't know you that well, but keep showing up on the streams and stuff. And I'll definitely make you one, of course. But it's just in the moment, I don't want to have too many mods. I'd have all mods here now. Johnny Gooch, I'm sure, would want to be a mod too. But I'll make you one soon. Just keep showing up. Dave, there's a guy called Dave Walker. He puts out all the 80s highlights of Liverpool matches. Oh, what do you mean, all the football matches, all the 80s highlights? On YouTube, John? I'll have to look up him. Dave Walker, was he an English guy, is he? Those who seek power are the most likely to abuse it, says Johnny Gooch. You can ask Liverpool Football Talk all about that. Wow, I'm getting philosophical here. Jesus was very philosophical, Johnny, as you should know. Blue Swede hooked on a feeling. Blue Swede hooked on a feeling. Sorry, Blue Swede. I said Swede. Sorry, Blue Swede. I think my eyesight's going. I'm getting old. 70s. 70s, the clothes were brutal in the 70s. Some of the songs were good. Not bad. Disco was really in the 70s, wasn't it? The Bee Gees, another one of my favourites. The Bee Gees were absolutely brilliant. Queen were brilliant as well. Freddie Mercury, what a singer. Anthony Cochran, up the dubs. Go get it, baby. You're right, baby, up the dubs. We're going for 5 in a row. You're right, Anto. All in, bro. John Downey on YouTube, Dave. Dave Walker is his channel. It's excellent. I'll have a look at that, definitely. He does all 80s football. He doesn't do 80s music, just soccer. Is it Liverpool football from the 80s? Remember, we were the team of the 80s. We were the legends of the 80s. So if we can win the league this year and move on with a young team, we can become the legends of the 20s. The 20s, you know what I mean? To test a man, give him power. To test a man, give him power. At Johnny Gooch, yeah. Johnny knows all about power. Actually, the Calgary Flames were the legend of the 80s. Calgary Flames. I thought they went up in smoke, Johnny. That was a joke. 9 people in the house. 9 people. I'll stay on for the hour. What are we? 40 minutes. I'll stay on for about another 15, 20 minutes. Let me see if we can beat the 15 people that I've had at most on the live stream, you know. But as I say, it's a hobby for me. It's just a bit of crack. There's not much to talk about Liverpool tonight. We've another week to go till the Leicester game. But as Nerd Boy is just thrown in here, Higuain has gone to Chelsea on loan. I heard that tonight. He's a really good striker. Obviously on huge wages at Chelsea, but he will help them because Morata just was brutal for Chelsea. He did nothing for them. Low on confidence. I'd say if he went, I think Atletico Madrid are looking to take him on loan. till the end of the seaon. I say if he goes to Athletic, we start banging in the goals again because he was a quality striker at Madrid. Just confidence, solid confidence. But Higuain, I'd say, will score a few goals with him and help Chelsea to get into the top 4, definitely. That was a real knee slapper, Dave. Yeah, sorry, Johnny. Morata surprised me. Yeah, he surprised me, Johnny, too. I thought he was going to be a lot better. Brutal. Tonight, going to watch one of the 4-3 games against Newcastle later. Oh my God, I watched them as well. And what was his name? Kevin Keegan being slumped over the oak like that. And he goes over the oak like this when the fourth. Stan Collymore scores. Johnny Gooch, do you put maple syrup on everything? Sugar high 24. I think he puts maple syrup into the whiskey before he comes on this show, John. Costa, lot to score, too much after Napoli. Costa, lot to score, goals in 20 games. Costa a lot of goals. I don't know what you're talking about, Johnny. He's been decreasing so much after Napoli. Who, Higuain? Yeah, but he's still a quality striker, Johnny, or Nerd Boy. He'll score goals for Chelsea, and plus he's better than Morata. When Morata's been brutal, so he's definitely an upgrade to Morata. So they had to do something. They just weren't scoring goals, Chelsea. They were tight enough at the back, but they got beaten by Arsenal 2-0. Looked terrible at the weekend, so they needed to get someone in. I think Higuain will score a few goals with him. Johnny Gooch, John Downey, we're upgraded to. Okay, I won't say it. I won't go there. Higuain, is that how you spell it? Pronounce his name? I said Higuain. I think it's Higuain is how you pronounce his name. Nerd Boy, and they said Morata, Lukaku, and Kane for 17, 18 golden boot. Yeah, Mohamed Salah got the golden boot, of course, and he's a very good chance of getting it this year because Kane's out injured as well. And Mbanyang isn't banging in the men. He's sort of dried up a little bit for Arsenal. So Salah is his favourite now. I think he's 16 league. They have 14. So we'll see. And Venko in the house. I've been having a problem recently and I need help from you. I need you to go get it, baby. What type of help do you want, Venko? No problem, bro. We'll cheer you up on this channel. Whiskey tastes great with a maple smoked lettuce. Now that'll cheer you up, Advenko. Just listen to Johnny Gooch on this show and he'll cheer you up. I don't think Higuain is fit, but not get into the Juve team. Could not get in. Nah, but he's still quality. He's probably coming near the end of his thing, but yeah, I think he'll score goals. He'll definitely score. He'll suit the Premier League. Another cringy knee slapper. I'm dying, says Johnny Gooch. Just get a bottle of maple syrup and go like this, Johnny. Probably. I'm fine, says Advenko. Hope you're fine, bro. Thanks for showing up. Dele Alli is out for 6 weeks too. Yeah, Spurs are really getting a lot of injuries, to be unlucky with injuries. Dele Alli, Kane and Abel isn't able to score any more goals because he's injured. Two quality players, and Spurs just don't spend money. So I think they're going to struggle now. You know, they were lucky the weekend. I mean, they scored in the 93rd minute. Harry, wink your eye into the corner. 2-1 against Fulham. Well, they could even get caught by Chelsea or even possibly even United, the way United are playing at the moment. I wish we played Spurs during their injury crisis, probably Ivanko. Yeah, we play Spurs in, I think it's April. I think all the players will be back by then, but sure, we played them in Anfield. We beat them anyway. Crisis, yeah, I knew it was crisis. Ricky Rich in the house. SAHO. Hi guys, I know it's Ricky. 10 people in the house. Let's go. Another 6 for the record. A lot of players starting to get their World Cup over their World Cup. John Downey. Yeah, a lot of players starting to get their World Cup hangover. Yeah, that's true. You always have a hangover after European Championships or World Cup because he plays so many bloody games, and a lot of injuries like Kane and Ali and all that. But sure, we are all top teams have players in the World Cup, so it's a bit of a muchness, 12 people in the house now. Johnny Gooch, make it 11. No, it's 12, Johnny. Dave, did you hear that Salah deleted his social media account? Yep, he did. I heard that it was something to do with a cryptic tweet that he sent out about the Egyptian FA. He's having something since last year with the Egyptian FA. Something going on there. Nobody really knows, but something happened, so he's deleted everything. Only team that's scared me was the Gunners, and we kicked their ass. We did, John MC. 5-0, baby. 5-1, wasn't it? They went 1-0 up, believe it or not. I keep forgetting they went 1-0 up, and then we scored 5, and then they got a player sent off. Nerdboy Advenko, New Year's resolution to be more social with social media. I just like Twitter with this and YouTube. I don't go near Facebook, don't go near Instagram. That's enough for me. Fell out with Mark Zuckerberg a few years ago. Ricky Rich, XD guys, this might be off topic, but I like what the fuck is happening in Barcelona. They be signing whoever they want. First Boateng, now De Jong, and De Jong said Delight will also go to Barcelona soon. Madrid are in bits at the moment over there. Madrid are all over the place. Barca are going to win the league there, possibly even the Champions League, to be honest, Barcelona. That guy they signed from Ajax, I think it was, De Jong, good guy. Kevin De Jong, I think his name's. Great player. But I'd like us to get Delight. Imagine him. That would be a delight. Him and VVD. Dutch centre-halves. Get it, baby. Frankie De Jong is his name. Sorry, I thought it was Kevin. Frankie De Jong. I was wrong with De Jong. Now it's Frankie. Okay, guys. We got 12 people in the house at one stage, so we're not doing too bad. I'll stay on. I'll make the hour. Another 13 minutes. I'm looking for some. See if we can get a few more people in. 12 people in now. I'll stay on for another about 12, 13 minutes. We'll make the hour. Liverpool questions. 80s, 90s, football, cartoons, movies, songs questions. Ones that are not controversial. Ones that are not too Johnny Gooch, dodgy-ish. We're okay. Delight to Barcelona, and I'm pretty sure they would win every trophy. Yeah. Well, any team, Lionel Messi on it would probably, VVD and Delight would be so, perfect. That's what I'm saying. 2 of them are the Dutch centre-halves, 2 of them at Liverpool. He's only a young lad as well. Wow. What a centre-half. To be honest, VVD and Koulibaly of Napoli wouldn't be bad either. That'd be nice, Either or. That'd be beautiful. I really do think Matip, Lovren, even Gomez. Gomez is more potential. I mean, he's only a young guy. He can really become, could take him another year or two to come out top, like a VVD type. There is a possibility we might need to buy a Koulibaly or a Delight or spend maybe 40, 50 million on a proper international centre-half. An attacking midfielder like Fekir, and possibly a striker like Timo Werner. What a threesome. Imagine getting those 3. Timo Werner, Koulibaly, and Fekir in the summer. We would be going for the Champions League next year, there's no doubt about it. What a treble. Shaw must be working on something. He has been very quiet this week. He's probably just taking a bit of a break. He's been doing a bit of gaming, John Downey, late at night, FIFA gaming, playing, the football gaming, and he just have to chat to the side. I don't do the game, and I never really was into the football game, and I even find it hard to watch, to be honest. I just watch football matches. I don't do the football gaming thing. But Sean definitely does it. I think he did it 2 nights ago. He'll be on again, though, soon. We've another week to fill in between now and the Leicester game next Wednesday, so Delight wants to go with VVD, says Nerdboy. Well, hopefully VVD is in his ear. I say get rid of Lovren, keep Matip and Gomez. Well, as I always say, listen, I'm not going to diss any Liverpool player, current Liverpool player, but to me, Lovren there's a mistake in him, and especially in big games. There's always a mistake in him. And for me, Liverpool are now on the top-notch level. We're a first-team level team. We're a first-gear level team. So we need first team level players. He's okay to have on the bench, but I don't think starting 11 to win a league or win the Champions League, he's going to get in. I'd have Gomez ahead of him at the moment anyway. Possibly even Matip, to be honest. John MC, Liverpool getting a young French lad called Billy Cometto, is it? Didn't hear about that one, John. Centre back, left back, cover, and yeah. Wow. Well, I'm just saying, imagine in the summer, let's say we won the league this year with the team we've got, Oxmeister coming back in, and we signed Fekir, Koulibaly, or Delight, one or the other, and Timo Werner. Those three, get rid of the deadwood. You could say Moreno, you could say Lovren, you could say Lallana, you could say Sturridge, Origi. I brought in those guys. Oh my God. Dreamland. We would be Allison in Wonderland. Johnny, he is such a messer. John Downey, he is a messer. He does it on this show. He does it on Liverpool Football Talk Show. He's probably doing it on other Liverpool channels. Oh, Johnny Gooch. He's good fun though. Once he doesn't cross the line, he's all right. There's the echo of the 3 Daves right now. I could get used to this. Echo. Liverpool echo was quite good. Sorry, VVD wants Delight, but Delight wants Barcelona. Probably. 13 viewers, says JR Gaming. You're right, 13, 32 more for the record. No, 3 more for the record. I think I had 15. I need 16. Dave, 2 reasons why Keita isn't performing. 1, he's been played out of position. 2, he is at getting a consistent run of games which every player needs to adapt. Advenko, you're right, but I could also add a 3. 3 is the Premier League. He had an injury. He started very well, if you remember, in the West Ham game, the first game of the season. I think he was man of the match. Or he was up there. I think Salah probably was man of the match, but he was up there, second or third player. We won 4-0. And the following game, we beat Palace away. I think he was man of the match. He was my man of the match. He got an injury, a niggle, set you back. But as you say, he needs a run of games. He really needs a run of games. You get your games, you get confidence, you get your position, you played in the right position. That's what it's all about. Surely he has to get a run of games this second half of the season. He was a big money player, 60 million. Proper potential. I seen him playing for Leipzig. He was brilliant every match. He's certainly got the potential to be brilliant at Liverpool. I'd give him time. But if he comes good, even if he becomes 80% as good as he was for the second half of the season, we are winning this league, my friend. We are going to do it. Got to be confident. Johnny Gooch, 13 really means 11. Okay. I hope Newcastle gets sold. 52,000 per sold. Somehow can't keep a team in the top flight. Criminal. It's all about the board, baby. It's all about the board. About the board. God damn it. It's all about the board. All about the board. Don't give him the money. Don't give Rafa the money to spend. Huge club. Huge ground. Big following. Just don't spend it on players. Poor management. Not Rafa's management. I mean board management. And the owner's management. And Venko, I just wish there was a way to fit Fabinho, Gini Wijnaldum and Keita, because we can't do that with the current formation. No, to be honest, Gini will come back in. Gini's been playing brilliant. He only's out because he was injured, so Gini will be straight back in. I think he likes Hendo. I know he's club captain. A lot of people don't like Henderson. He's a good player, gives us all. Played well the last game. But I think he loves Henderson, so I think Henderson will probably start as well against Leicester. I think Gini will be back, and possibly Fabinho then, because our centre-halves will be back. Newcastle deserve a good owner, says John Downey. Yeah, you're correct. That's what I'm saying. Poor ownership, poor management. That's what I mean. Nerd boy, Fabinho got the right treatment. Now he's brilliant for us. Keita didn't have the same treatment because we had to use him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fabinho was eased in. Keita more or less started. Fabinho was eased in nicely, and now he's only starting to play and feel comfortable playing. Same with Robo last year, if you remember. He was left out until, I think, November, Robo, and he was eased into the first team. Coming on the bench, starting games, half a game, and now he's in. Fabinho, I guarantee, will start most games now, like Robo does, and also Keita. I'm telling you, Keita is going to come good. John, me, yes, and Leeds and Sheffield United, says Advenko. King Kenny hand-picked Hendo, and I won't complain. That's true. Dalglish actually said get Hendo. And I remember Alex Ferguson at the time, I think got Phil Jones at the same time. Liverpool got Henderson, both were at Sunderland, and he was giving out about Henderson, Ferguson saying that he'd never make it and he wasn't good enough and blah, 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 blah. So that's another reason why I'd like him to make it, because Ferguson said he wouldn't make it. Genie is getting a new contract. Yeah, he deserves a new contract. Genie's rubbing the Genie bottle. Genie is out. He's made a wish. Contract's yours, Genie. Did Higuain actually end up at Chelsea? Says Johnny Good. Yeah, he's on loan till the end of the season with an option to buy, I think. I think he signed today, actually, yeah, on loan. Higuain, whatever you want to call him. Good striker. Will score goals and will help Chelsea stay into the top four. There's no doubt about it. I liked him when he played for Juve. I liked him when he was at Napoli. Will always score goals. Okay, he's a bit older now. People say past it, but he'll get about probably 10 goals now before the end of the season. Nerd boy Kareem, go get it, baby. I'll do a Skype check with you maybe tomorrow or Friday, nerd boy, for this channel if you want. We'll just do a little test to see if it works. Always shows up. Good man. I'll talk to you soon on Twitter, bro. Go get it, baby. Thanks, nerd boy. I won't stay on much longer, but thanks for all you guys showing up as well. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for showing up. Means a lot to me. You do that Liverpool Football Talk with Sean. I know it means a lot to him as well. Really does, because I wouldn't be here talking to a blank screen. So that's why I need people to turn up. To be honest, I did it. Well, I did it on Sunday, and it was 6:30. It was probably a wrong time on Sunday afternoon, and I stayed live for 6 minutes, and nobody turned up. Nobody turned up. Nobody. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Nobody turned up for 6 minutes, so I just turned it off and deleted the stream. Maybe they're all having a Sunday dinner, and Sean had been on, I think, earlier. Could have been for the City game, and it was a long stream, so people were probably just tired. So, bye, nerd boy. Go get it, baby. Thanks for showing up. So, thanks for showing up. If it's 7, 8, 9 people, I'll stay live for another little while. But as you know, I can talk. My voice starting to go a little bit at the end. You stay on until I'm good and ready to let you go, says Johnny Gooch. There's Johnny Gooch being a dominatrix. I think that's really what he is. At night times, of course. But 10 people back in the house. Nerd boy has left. I won't be staying on much longer, but stay on for another few minutes, just because you guys are here. Thanks for showing up. I said thanks for subscribing. Means a lot. I know we don't, tonight, recently we haven't talked much about Liverpool, but I like interacting. I like floating about. If there's big news on Liverpool, we'll talk about it. If it's game day or the day after or the game before, post or pre-match, we'll obviously talk about Liverpool. But it's always nice to throw in a little caveat of 80s or 90s movies, cartoons, music, as I say. It's always nice just to mix it up. Or the topic of the day. Just don't mention Brexit. Don't mention Brexit because the stream will be ruined, and that's all you'll see on the little thing here. But or anything too controversial, of course. Or are you an arachnid kind of guy? Do you know what, Johnny? I am an arachnid kind of guy. And here's my pet spider. His name is Spidey because he's always on the web. This web, baby. That's my spider, arachnid. Johnny Gooch is a Mountie, and a Mountie always gets his man. Love it. An RCMP. RCMP is a Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Johnny Gooch is really the RCMP. Dave, who is your all-time favourite Liverpool player, says John MC. Do you know what? Somebody asked me that the other night, John. And my favourite all-time Liverpool player is from the 80s into the early 90s, and that was John Barnes, JB. What a player. Oh, John Barnes. You must remember John Barnes. What a player. Wow, Dave, I thought I'd die of heart problems, but your knee slappers are what will kill me. One-liners, baby. Points mean prizes. Go get it, baby. This means more. Or the other one I had the other night with Hardy Manga. Your health is your wealth, baby. John Barnes, John Downey says John Barnes, yeah. John MC, who's your favourite? Who's your favourite all-time player? JB for me. Everybody say King Kenny, of course. Yeah, but just John Barnes, just wow. Have a look at him on YouTube from some of the 80s, some of the goals. Scored, especially against United at Old Trafford, he scored an absolute. Do you know who was another absolutely most underrated player in the late 80s, early 90s? I don't know if you agree with me. Peter Beardsley. Peter Beardsley. What a player. John MC, he was a great player, but crap at rapping. I'm not even going to try that rap that he did. Was the Anfield rap, they called it? I think it was the Anfield rap, yeah. And then the Anfield rap took the name Anfield rap. Anfield rap, I think it was, yeah. Brilliant. Peter Beardsley, very underrated. Steve McMahon was very underrated. John Downey, yeah, it's true. Mine's Bruce Grobbler. He was, remember him wobbling in the goal for the penalties. Bruce Grobbler, lunatic. South African, of course. Craig Johnson, Australian, I think, was he? Do you know what Craig Johnson? There was another thing about Craig Johnson. Don't know whether people know or not. He invented the Predator Adidas football boot. Do you remember it came out, I think, in the 90s? It was Adidas football boot with the scaled on the side of it where if you hit the ball, it'd swerve. Predator. Him and a partner, as far as I know, invented or involved in the Adidas Predator boot. That's just a bit of trivia there. I made millions from it. So John Barnes was my all-time favourite MJR Gaming. Johnny Gooch, would you ever come to Canada? I don't like flying, Johnny Gooch. So if they invent teleporting, it's possible. But I will see. I'd like Sean to come to Liverpool or even Dublin. Like Dublin, Liverpool's not far from Dublin, so but you come over for a game to Anfield would really be the thing, though. Dave, you need more goal reaction videos. You were slacked for the Crystal Palace. Do you know what it was at Venco? I was actually out that day. I was out and I only got back late. I actually did a live stream for about 8 minutes. I don't know whether a few of you knew. I was standing on a beach about an hour before the game. I was going in for my seafood chowder up in Skerries. John Downey knows the place. It's a lovely in a bay, and the boats were behind me. And yeah, I will do them. Don't worry. There's more coming. Live stream. I'm even going to do a live stream of a match. That will be the big thing. Soon I'll do a live stream of a match for 2 hours. Live stream. The little quick 20-30 second uploads from goals as well. You know, definitely will. Just couldn't do it this weekend. Predator boots, yeah, they're John Downey. He invented them. As far as I know, him and some other guy, Craig Johnson, yeah, had a few pairs of them. Didn't. They cost a lot of money at the time. A lot of money. They were very expensive boots. Max George from The Wanted had a stint at Preston North End. He's the greatest of all time. Johnny Gooch, he just comes out with these. Unbelievable. Is that true, Dave? I don't support slackers. I don't know, Johnny. Possibly. If you said it, it must be true. Whatever you say is true. You are the truth, Johnny Gooch. If we knew your real name, then we know it was true. But I know your real name isn't Johnny Gooch. That's true. Okay, we're on an hour and 3 minutes. What we do? What time is it? 11:45 here. We'll stay on till an hour and 10. So we'll stay on for about 5 or 6 minutes. Only 9 people in the house, but listen, it's very poor. It's poor. I mean, there's not many Liverpool channels on, as far as I know, this week. Loads just aren't on because there's nothing to talk about. There's no real. I mean, to have 9 people show up on a live chat, even if you're going through YouTube or typing in Liverpool, it should say Liverpool live show. Only 9 people. It's poor. But, you know, maybe I'll get more people doing a live stream for a match. It's possible. I mean, I don't know. Sean took a while from the build-up, he was telling me. But, you know, we'll see. I'll keep it going anyway. As I say, it's a hobby. It's a big year. Hopefully Liverpool can win the league. So that's why we'll keep going. Keep confident. Advenco, rest in peace. And Milano Salah. Yeah, well, we don't know. I mean, it's not looking good. I mean, the plane hasn't been found. The wreckage hasn't been found. really isn't looking good. I heard the WhatsApp message he had today on Sky Sports News. On Sky News, I heard it's really sad. He was worried in the plane. He was thinking the plane was going to break up. It was one of those prop planes. It was only him and the pilot on the plane. Nightmare for his family back in Argentina. Rest in peace if it's true, if it's happened. We just don't know yet, so we don't know. But it doesn't look good for that poor guy and his family. Sean has problems, but he's getting there. What do you mean, John MC? Problems with what? With what, live streams? Or with people with like nearly 15,000 subs and he only gets about 100 people live? We wouldn't even get 100 people live, maybe. Max 100 people. And he gets about maybe 30 or 40 in a live stream. I mean, that's terrible. Like I've had 15 people in. That's probably 10% of my subs. If he got 10% of his subs, he should have 1,400 in. So, Dave, will you have to get the ferry when you're going for a match? The ferry? Well, I'd rather. No, I can still fly, John. I mean, I've been to Canaries loads of times. I'll fly, but the ferry would probably be good going over with fans because you could video it and all. There'd be loads of Liverpool fans going over, obviously, if that's what you mean. My real name is Alan. My credit card number is. Oh, Johnny Gooch, I'm giving up. Mark Forrest in the house. Go get it, baby. Thanks for showing up, Mark. We've been talking more about the 80s and movies and cartoons and music tonight than we have Liverpool, Mark. Yeah, 15,000 subs, and sometimes I've seen 10 people. See, John? It's all about algorithms. It's all about YouTube pushing, not pushing. Who do you want to push? They could give me a push near the end. You never know. It depends on other channels. I just don't know what way it works. Maybe it's hashtags. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I'm set up. It's just not too professional for them. I haven't got a clue. Although Sean was telling me some guy just came on like I am, hadn't got a professional setup. Was talking about NFL football in the States and got 10,000 people watching for a half-hour show. So look at the draw, I think. But I think he'll definitely get there. He's 15,000 subs. He's a big following on Twitter. Sean will have no problem. YouTube hate Liverpool. Do you know what? Maybe the Liverpool guys who control all the algorithms are Man United fans, Man City fans. That's possible. That's possible. Advenco, to be honest, I think it's also because Sean doesn't upload enough regular videos. I watched the video about a month ago before I set this channel up a few months ago, but I only really got serious about the channel before Christmas, about November. But I watched the channel and a guy was saying that you have to be consistent with uploads. At least one every 2 days, possibly every day, but definitely one every 2 days. And Sean was doing that for a long time. I think he probably does too much on match day. I mean, he does a preview show, the match, and a post show. And then a reaction video. He does a lot, I just don't know what way. I don't know what way. Maybe it's overload. I don't know. Fantastic, Dave. Having a field day with the knee slappers. Johnny, he loves them, baby. Who loves you, baby? Make intentionally cringy, Dave. Make intentionally cringy stuff. People my age love that stuff. Like with the Klopp mask and the Salah mask. Or the Klopp as Michael Jackson. See that video I made? He makes that type of stuff. That's cringy. But I can do cringy. I can do funny. I can do serious. That's why I like mixing it up. And I think when I came along to Sean's channel, I did the first preview for him for the after post-match, after the West Ham game, the very first match of the season. That was the first video I ever did on YouTube, other than a few Michael Jackson videos before that, 10 years ago. But I never did Liverpool stuff, previews or anything before. So that was a good experience for me. Then I just said, listen, I might as well have my own little show because you guys came along. I know you're from Liverpool Football Talk, so it's all good. I don't care about getting thousands of supporters, millions of subscribers. It doesn't bother me really. A few hundred would be nice. Bit of chat, bit of fun. Go get it, baby. I get loads of people doing LFC streams pushed to me that I don't sub to, says Mark Forrest. Yeah. But see, there is a lot of... See, Liverpool is finite. They have millions of fans all over the world, especially in Asia and places like that. But I think if it was just a football, say a Premier League show, you'd get a lot more people. you'd have to know. I know a lot about football and most teams, but you'd have every club coming in, or even an '80s show, say an '80s Liverpool show. You'd be talking about movies, cartoons, and Liverpool. Maybe something like that. I could change it to like Dave's '80s movies Liverpool show or something like that. But Mark Forrest. Okay. I like people who keep it real. Fake bores me. Yeah, well, I'm real. I mean, people were saying recently, I heard them giving out about, I think it's AFTV, Arsenal Football Fan TV, and that it's going a lot fake. It's going fake. I'm a normal guy. Go to work every morning. Get up, go to work. Work Monday to Friday. This is only a little hobby for me. I'm not making money from it. Never will probably make money from it. I talk about Liverpool. I'd watch Liverpool either way, so it wouldn't bother me. It's nice talking to you guys. At least I've something to talk about Liverpool. But to make money on YouTube you have to have to be honest, you have to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and all that type of stuff. So, even to make a few quid, you have to have thousands of subscribers. And you have to be lucky. So there isn't money in it really. I do sub to a few like Redmen and Jack Mack and Anfield Agenda. Yeah, I haven't subbed to anybody really. Obviously Liverpool Football Dog because I was on it. I was on Anfield Agenda. Haven't been on it in a long time. Connor of Anfield Agenda comes on here actually. Connor Crosby comes on a few times for the show. Jack Mack's a good guy. Very good guy. I've talked to Jack a few times. Nice lad. He lives in Liverpool. That's why he has. I mean, I'm in Dublin here. Sean's in Canada. But they're on the ground. They're in Liverpool. They go to all the games. They can even do videos at the ground. It's a huge, an absolutely huge bonus to have that. I'm definitely going this year to Liverpool, to Anfield. I'm going to go, hoping to go sometime in February or March, get a game in. I'm going to go to the Sean Cox support game in Dublin on the 12th of April. It's on a Friday night. Liverpool Red Legends are playing an Irish Reds 11 for Sean Cox Foundation. Obviously, you know who Sean Cox is, the Liverpool fan who was hurt in the Roma semi-final leg at Anfield last April. So we need loads of money. Support Sean Cox if you can. So they're going to have a fundraising game. So I'm going to go to that. Probably do a vlog for it. Dave's interesting and he holds fantastic combos. Redman is like shooting at the king in a live chat. Dave, if it's cool, I will add your channel in a few Liverpool groups. Yeah, no problem. Whatever you want, John. No panic, yeah. Once it's Liverpool, of course, obviously, Liverpool will be the group. Yeah, no problem, John. Every little helps, as they say in Tesco. I was actually born in Manchester. Laugh out loud, but my family are all Liverpool fans. Dad had trials for Liverpool. Wow. Did very good. He must have been decent. Must have been a decent player, Mark. Even to get trials, it's not easy. Forget the pill. Come watch the Flames. Flames are actually going to win something this season. Johnny Gooch, I heard the Flames were going out, baby. But this orange juice is brutal. Yeah, as I say, trials for Liverpool Premier League team is so hard. I mean, it's getting harder now because the academies, the academies now, even if you're the bright young thing, you come over, even say from Ireland, or you're an English guy coming in, 15, 16, you're brilliant, you're the next thing, you're the captain of the 16s, you're the captain of the under 18s, even the under 23s, still doesn't think you're going to make it. I've heard so many stories of guys, he's going to be the next big thing, all of a sudden, sign a little contract, maybe 2-3 grand a week, it goes to the head, bang, gone, never heard him again, back playing lower leagues. So it's need a bit of luck, it's injury free, the right person to be watching you at the right time. It's a lot of luck, as well. You need to be a good player. Obviously, you need to have skill. You need to have all the attributes, but a lot of luck is involved as well. Orange juice is better with vodka, bud. Not mad into the old spirits, my friend Johnny. Not mad into the old ghost juice, as they call it, spirits over here, but not really. A few beers does me. First game I watched was Liverpool versus Everton, FA Cup semi Hillsborough. Oh my God. That's another thing, John MC. It's the 30-year anniversary of Hillsborough this year in April, remember? I actually watched that game in a snooker hall. My friend used to own a snooker hall. Snooker was used in the 80s, as you remember. He used to love playing snooker. The big 12 by 6, breaking the ball into the. Oh, snooker probably wasn't big in Canada, or America, more pool probably, and billiards. But snooker was huge in Ireland and England. It's where it was at. Steve Davis, Alex Higgins. Oh, snooker. I was watching the game. We had Liverpool Forest on the FA Cup in the corner, but I was playing snooker at the same time. We seen trouble at the end, behind the goal. I was on BBC at the time, I think, and the thing came up on the screen, and it went off. We didn't know what was going on. Remember, in them days, there was a lot of trouble at the grounds back in the 80s. So people thought, oh, maybe something, maybe a bit of trouble. What's going on? Players or people were running onto the pitch. Only later did we hear. See, remember, no one had mobile phones in them days. Nobody knew what was going on. You teletext, CFAX, or whatever it was called. It must have took about an hour. I heard it then on the radio that a few people had passed away on the pitch. But you didn't hear until, I think it was a day or two, there was actually about 96 people. 96. That's what those flames are for. That's what those flames are on the Anfield crest. You can see them there. The flames, the everlasting flames for the 96. Rest in peace, baby. The 96 will never be forgotten. 30 years this year. So it's a big year. Justice for the 96. They did get justice. Not 100% justice, remember. That guy Duckenfield, I think he was the chief inspector. He's back in trial again, I think, recently. So that would be justice if something happened on the 30 years later, I think. 30 years later. Some of the guys, Johnny Gooch wasn't probably even born 30 years ago. Lost the connection, says Edvenko. He was a goalie, had 2 trials at LFC, picked up by Spike Milligan. He never signed. He was a goalkeeper, Mark, was he? And he got trials at Liverpool, yeah? 96 souls are tattooed on my back, says John MC. Wow. Well done, Mark. The 96 will never be forgotten. I don't know whether he's new. A song I did just before Christmas. Have a look at it. My Team Wear Red, it was called. It's the take on Lady in Red by Christopher Borg. And one of the lines was, I never will forget the 96 that died. So don't forget the 96. My voice is gone. Sorry about that. John Downey, I thought my brother was at Hillsborough, but thankfully he was too hungover and didn't make the train from London. If he had gone, it probably would have got in. Yeah, well, I've heard a few stories about that as well, Johnny. Oh, some of the pictures, wow. The video I seen, the documentary, was brilliant on it. And the Sun, of course, shit themselves on that one. The scum, the Sun. We won't even go there. Don't buy the Sun, of course. John MC, damn dude, I should follow suit. Nice, Dad. Thanks, Johnny. I was adopted as a baby, says Mark Forrest. Okay. Okay, Mark. All good. Scum Son, yeah. Mark Forrest, okay. Sorry if I sounded like a dickhead, by the way, with that, says Edvenko. Johnny Gooch was adopted as an adult. I believe that one. By me. No, it wasn't. It was by Sean. Sean knew you before me. I'm your uncle. Sean's your dad. John Downey, don't mention that paper. Yeah, no. You put scum first. But no, I'm just mentioning it's because they dirtied themselves with the Hillsborough. That was the reason you mentioned. That's where they really fucked up. But what are we now? An hour and 19. I'll stay on for another minute or two. What is it? 12 midnight. Midnight has come. No luck, Firmino. I'll turn into Bobby Firmino now. It's midnight. John MC, I will always respect Celtic for the game we had with them after Hillsborough, even though I hate them. My dad was a fan of them. You don't like, you're a Rangers fan probably, are you, John? think Celtic and Liverpool have a big connection. Sean's verbally abusive. I'm filing for adult abuse. No. Hate the sun, love the moon. Yeah. Definitely love the moon. The moon is shining. It's midnight, full moon. I'll turn into a werewolf now in a minute. Lucky Val isn't here, the vampire Val. Watch out for the poltergeist. Oh, the poltergeist that keeps ripping down the flag. Is that what you mean, Johnny? I was on live the other day and the flag just fell down twice. That's a poltergeist, yeah. Sean's demons behind me. Sean is on. Yeah, he hasn't been on much, but he's been doing gaming, as I say. But he'll be on, probably on tomorrow night or Friday. He'll probably do a little Starsky nudge. But I think what would really make this stream better. I'm on an hour and 20, but I'm running out of things and my voice is going. What to say? I'm going to go soon, guys. Thanks for showing up. But if I can get a Wi-Fi set up, and every now and again someone could call in for 5 minutes for a little Wi-Fi chat, we could talk, whatever, and that would definitely make it better. But and do you think I should do a live stream? Give me a thumbs up if you think I should do an actual live stream of the game, just talking you through the game as the game is going on for Liverpool. I don't know. I don't know whether Sean will be on as well, so I don't want to stand on Sean's feet. Although I did talk to him about it, and he says, "Go get it, Dave. Do what you want. You've got your own channel. Go get it, baby." Only just seen shitty. Only 1-0. Anybody watched the game? Yeah, they beat the Burton Biscuit factory team 1-0, 10-0 on aggregate, of course. They're under 23s out, more or less. That was over, it was ridiculous. City into the final of the Mickey Mouse League, Disney Cup. Spurs play Chelsea, I think it's tomorrow night. Actually, Thursday night, I know it's unusual. Spurs are winning 1-0. When they came, I think Chelsea will do them now. They have a lot of players out. Now, Higuain isn't they can't play tomorrow night, but I think Chelsea might do them. Stamford Bridge tomorrow night. Sean might go live for the cup game Friday, hopefully. Arsenal playing United the weekend. That'd be a big one. I'll watch that. Arsenal United in the FA Cup. If you go live, I'll be there for sure. I think Sean told me last stream, if he sees me again, I'm blocked. He was only messing with you, Johnny. 10-day break for us. City working their arses off. Yeah, well, it was their third team. It wasn't even their second team tonight. They have a cup game the weekend as well, the FA Cup. Hope they get a few injuries, of course. I'm glad we're not in the Emmerdale Cup or the EastEnders Cup, Mickey Mouse Cup. Glad we got dumped out of the cup. I'm glad in a way, especially in the Mickey Mouse League Cup. I mean, no one gives it. Listen, if we hadn't got the league and we're going for the league, you'd probably want to stay in the FA Cup and League Cup. The very fact we're in the bloody league and we want to win the league, and we're good chance we're going to win the league after 29 years, we really got to put all our powers and energy, confidence and everything into the league. Okay, we got the Champions League as well on the side, but really, I want the league. This means more. That's all I want, the league. Yeah, Dave, go for it. The more content, the better. Yeah, I talked to John Downey about it, and he says, listen, no problem. I thought I might be standing on his feet, if I did a live show for a match, and because I know he does it live, but he's a lot more subs than me. He really should be getting thousands of subs. So he says, no, you go get it, Dave. You do what you want, blah, blah, blah. And he's right, but I've just been respectful to ask. Obviously, it's my own show. I can do what I want, but just nice to ask, because I know he goes live himself and he puts a lot into it. Puts a lot of energy into it, He actually needs a rest. He hasn't been well the last 2 weeks, and his dad hasn't been well, so he deserves a rest anyway. Mark Forrest, any LFC news? Yeah, well, there is a bit of LFC news, Mark. The news is that Oxmeister, Oxlade-Chamberlain, is back into the heavy training, more or less, and is due back in 5 or 6 weeks. And that is great news. We thought he wouldn't play again this season, but to have him even on the bench either late February, early March is a huge Brucey bonus for us. Prem means everything to me, says John MC. Exactly what I'm thinking, John. Everything to me. Think about this. Hillsborough was 30 years ago, 1989, 30 years ago in April. We won the league 29 years ago in May. There was only 1 year's in the difference. And Hillsborough seems so long ago. It seems like, bygone era. We won the league the following year. That's how long ago it was. So we got to win the league. Imagine winning the league on the 30th anniversary of Hillsborough. Go get it, baby. Do a Ross Kemp style show where you visit pubs in Ireland on game nights and have to dodge flying beer bottles and leprechauns. No. Well, they do beer bottles, but they do. You're right. I was going to say it's mostly plastic cups, but actually they do beer bottles over here. Gucci. They won't be. I'll tell you what, there'll be empty beer bottles to be thrown at you over here. They certainly wouldn't be full. But don't worry about Gucci. Comes up with the most awkward, stupid questions. Every now and again, they're good ones, though. Maybe 1 in 10. Hope Ox scores the winning goal for us to win the Premier League. Wow, imagine that. For him even to get in, I think he needs to play. Is it 10 or 8 games he has to play to get a medal? So we have many games. Only about 23. We've 15 games left. There's a good chance he might get 10 league games in, maybe 9. But once we win the league, I can't wait. Advenko thinks there's only 4 games to win the league. That's ridiculous. It used to be at least 8 or 10. It can't be just 4 games and you win a bloody medal. You know, you could have won the league, say 4 games to go. You give your man a game. The last 4 games, you won the league already by points. He gets a medal. That surely isn't right. Farther ratio than 1 in 10. Yeah, like 38 games. So you play nearly every 1 in 10 games, you get a medal. Well, whatever. But I suppose you're part of the squad. You probably deserve a medal because you could be called at any time. It's just the manager's not playing you or you're injured. I suppose it's fair enough. You get a Champions League medal. If you win the Champions League, if you're on the bench, you get a medal, don't you? Even if you didn't play. Advenko's looking it up. Good man, Advenko. Check it out. Many Premier League games do you need to get a medal? Once you're in the squad, you should get a medal. Man, that's what I'm saying, John. If you're in the squad from when it's announced, you're in the actual squad, you probably should get a medal because you're always training with the guys. Don't you get a medal if you streak on the fields, Johnny? No, you don't. Voice is starting to go, guys. Okay, we'll do an hour and a half, 3 more minutes. And I'm an hour and a half on. I can't talk much longer. No, Johnny, I tried it. I was on about Gooch. Oh, guys. Shout outs. Advenko, Johnny Gooch, John MC, John Downey, JR Gaming was in earlier, Mark Forrest. It used to be 10, but ever since 2013, it was reduced to 5. Okay. 5 now. Well, he's a very good chance of getting a medal then, hasn't he? Oxmeister. But we'll stay for the hour and a half. I think my record was an hour and 32, hour and 31 live stream. Why is your voice raspy? Natural? No, my voice isn't usually like this. I'm talking too much and I have a bit of a cold. See? It's not usually as bad as this. Plus, I don't have a mic on this. It's the normal setup. I'm still here, Dave, just not typing in the chat. JR Gaming, good guy. Yeah, I knew you were in the background somewhere, bro. I'm only going to stay live for another maybe 2-3 minutes. Connor Crosby, get the lamb sip in you, mate. Do you hear the voice, Connor? Can't even talk. I'm not like this. Do you know what? I can do a good Darth Vader voice. Luke, my son. Luke, my son. That wasn't bad. Or a whiskey, Mark Forrest. Dave, you're starting to sound like Sean. Just 5 more minutes and you end up staying on for another hour. But I can't, my voice is gone. 10 people in the chat, just gone up. Connor Crosby came in. JR Gaming came back. I actually do have a lamb sip. I might actually do that, Connor. It helps you go to sleep as well. The old honey trick is a good one as well, isn't it? Ramsey's going to Juve, I think. I don't think he signed for Juve yet. A pre-contract, has he? He's a good player, man, Ramsey. I wouldn't mind seeing him at Liverpool. Good box-to-box player. Bit of skill there. Get you goals. Pop up in the box, you know. I'm not even going to go there, Johnny Gooch. Johnny Gooch. In the pooch, baby. He must be a nightmare to work with, this guy, Johnny Gooch. He's a student, I think, isn't he? He's not even in work. I'm just sitting beside him in college or in university or in school. Johnny Gooch, messing, sticking a pencil in your ear. John MC, I'd love to see him here. You mean Ramsey? Yeah, he's a good player. I wonder if Johnny Gooch talks like this in real life, says Evenko. Exactly, could just have all the confidence behind the keyboard. You never know. Although he was on one or two Skype calls, I was talking to him. He's a bit more sedate in the Skype calls. I remember he rang in once, letting on to be Scottish, and he had me filled. And that time he had a good Scottish accent. But he's a bit of a mess, or a fiddler, as I call him. But I think I'll take Conor Crosby's advice and have a Lemsip. I think he's right. The old Lemsip trick might do. I'm not going to stay longer. It's 10 past 12 here. Midnight hour is close at hand. An hour and 31. Another 2 minutes beats the record, actually. Pity we didn't beat the record on people. I think it'd be 13 live, which is ridiculously low. The algorithms are low. Gooch would be a great wingman. Gooch drinks Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. Evenko with Prez would be better. Prez Firmino you're talking about. Yeah, he has a really voice. Really. Johnny Gooch, it's a secret. There you go. Okay. I think Evenko's from the States. Is that right? Evenko? I'm not sure. I forget where people are from. I'm out, lads. Good night. Great show, Dave. Thanks. John Downey, thanks for showing up, bro. I got to go soon now. I've got to get up for work in the morning as well. I think we'll wrap it up. I've beaten the record. Mark Forrest in the house. Johnny Gooch, the messer, the Joker, our Batman. Conor Crosby was in the house. Evenko. Oh, yeah, sorry, Evenko. Originally from Palestine, but living in the States. Yeah. John MC. Night Bud, show up again, bro. Thanks for showing up. JR Gaming. I know you're hiding in the background there. Go get it, baby. Nerd Boy Cream was on earlier. Conor Crosby was on. Thanks for showing up, guys. Sorry we didn't do much talk about Liverpool. It's nice to mix it up every now and again. I'll go get live again the weekend. I'm sure Sean will too. We'll do more. I'll probably do a live stream and Liverpool come back on. Maybe not Leicester, but probably the following game. I think we're away to West Ham. Be a tough game. This has been a great stream, Dave. Well done. Listen, I'm learning. My voice is going. I'm going to get that Lemsip. Go get it, baby. This means more. Justice for the 96. Thanks for showing up. Love yous all. Mark Forrest. See you guys. See you soon. Evenko, John Downey, John MC, Johnny Gooch, JR Gaming, Conor Crosby. Talk to you soon. You'll never walk alone. Bye.